to Fishing Planet. I'm going to show you guys how to get the achievement angling machine 3, which gives you the 1 ounce 20 or 24 gram 4-aught bass jig X series, which is really good for the bass challenge comp. But anyway, I'm going to give you a few options on how to do it. Right now is the Christmas event, and this is by far the easiest way, guys. This is unreal. So what you're going to want to do is, we are in Florida here in the Everglades, and we are set up over here on the Salty Delta, which is the bottom right peg when you're looking at the map. I will show you my exact setup in case you guys are wondering. I used 3 of these poles. A Big Ollie 1410. I think the biggest thing with this one is the 6-aught hook and the leeches, and we'll show you here. And I was just casting right out to here. You can cast out a little farther. If you get close, you can tangled up. I did get to like 28 once or twice here and got tangled up. And honestly, this did not take very long with these event fish. This comes from Smitty and Wildcats, my friends on Fishing Planet here. So I want to make sure to give credit where credit's due. And this is the first option. And at the very end, I will have a clip. The one thing when you are here, I will help you out with, is once you wait for the line to start moving. Once the line starts moving, then you can actually yank up right away, because you want to make sure they're not in those weeds. If you pull the rod out and they're in these weeds and you don't yank up right away, it'll trade your fish for a weed, and you'll pull in a weed sometimes. Did have that happen twice to me. Once I made that adjustment, it went pretty fast, guys. By the way, do play the jukebox when you're doing it. It actually only took me, we'll go look here, I had 32 coins before I started this, and it only took me 6 tokens here, guys, to do this. So you can easily collect them in a day or two, and then come down here with leeches on a number 6 hook and do this. Also, I'm going to show you a couple other spots here, folks. Oh, hey, folks, as I have been trying to get angling machine pretty hard here in the last about a month or so, one of the other options I had that got me super close was a crankbait 6-foot number 3, or these red ones, or the 3-foot. Either one of these will work, guys, and we are at the Infinity Tunnel spawn, the top spawn at the Everglades in Florida. And what you're going to be throwing out for is, you're going to throw it to here. I'll show you this mark real quick. You don't want to throw too far to the left, so you're going to want to throw to negative 2551, negative 8150. You guys don't know, you can set your own marks manually in that position and then throw to them. And what you're going to be doing is hitting peacock bass. I have gotten to 25, 26 a few times here with this. I've had slightly more luck with the 3-foot than I have the 6-foot crankbait. And so that's another option. The other option here is I actually do it with a bottom rod. Don't have a bottom rod with me to show you, but a 3-aught or a 4-aught hook right in front of these lily pads on a float pole 20 inches down. Have also got to 20, 25 with this a few times here, folks. These are just a couple of ideas I've done and gotten pretty darn close on. And then not last but least, we're going to go show you one more real quick option. Oh, wait, for the last spot, which is the closest I've been to angling machine 3 until I got it on that quick Christmas event deal. This is probably my favorite option. Gotten to 28, 29, at least, probably both of them 2 or 3 times. It just comes super close. This spot is also my 1x1 spot, competition spot, so keep that in mind as well. There's 2 spots here. I'll show you the setup on the pole first. Just any match rod that's smaller. This is one I happen to have with me. I definitely would use a skinny bobber, a smaller bobber, and a number 8, or you can use a number 10 hook with bloodworms. And I'll show you guys the 2 spots here you can do this at. My favorite spot for 1x1 is right here, and where I've had the most luck, I'll show you this mark real quick. And just so you know, your leader is going to be 20 inches or 50 centimeters. And the mark is at basically 16, -12. And then I'll take you over to the other spot, which is this spawn over here, which you can also do 1x1 at as well. And you can see these, I don't know if you can see there's weeds under the water here, but I'll normally cast on this edge between these 2 marks here. And if you do want these 2 marks, here you go, -20, -13, and -18 and -17. These, if you're not doing it the Christmas way, plan on getting a little frustrated. A lot of times the game will get you up to 28, you know, in the high 20s, and then reset you. And if you don't know how to look, if you go to your angling machine achievement down here, where is it here? I think it's down just a little bit. There it is. They'll normally tell you out of how many you need, and the first number is how many you have in a row. For 3 you need 30. But hopefully this helps you out, guys, and if you can do it sooner than later, it will help you out a lot getting that really nice bass.